What's good, guys? Welcome back to CYP. So, today I'm talking about Gold Rush Sword, GRS, whatever you want to call it. And, yeah, why is it so, people call it pay to win, all that kind of stuff, you know. Uh, let me just stop the yap and just show you what it does. Gold Rush Sword, 400 Robux. You get 8 skills. Fucking insane. Fence 0 like deluxe. You walk faster, I'm pretty sure. The rings and stuff, I'll tell you how that works in a second. Alright, so I'm in a private server right now, so we got the rig here to test it out. And I can't use any ability right now. You can probably hear I'm pressing Q, E, or R. I can't use anything without my rings. So I just hit this guy, right? I just got a ring for this. As you can see, I get a ring every single time I get a hit. So I think the easiest thing is E does a parry. So I can parry anything in the game, but if there's stuff like Rust or like Ember, I can parry the attack, but I can't parry the effect. It's shorter, the effect is shorter from it, but I don't parry the effect from it, so I still get slowed, I'd still like get on fire. So let's hit this side bit to get some rings. So if I hold still and press Q, I launch, well, the sword rift thing, right? It hits this guy towards me, and an easy combo to do with this is launch him to me, and then I did it wrong. Okay. But when you have this guy, if he would be on the ground, let's say I just did the rift thing, I could do stab him with this. And how you do that is basically you jump, and while jumping, you want to press Q. So basically the same thing that you just did to do the sword rift thing. You're basically just jumping and doing and that would stab them if they're on the floor right there. Alright, on to the next one. This Q does another thing. Now, if you're running at somebody and press Q, it's a dash and an upward slash, like an uppercut. And sometimes this can even do fall damage if you time it right. And okay. Of course, it's a sword, so I also have longer reach than him, or than it, whatever you want to call it. That's pretty much it. I can show you and what it even does as well. So we go up this mountain. When I say I can parry anything, I really mean anything. Because I just parried fall damage, right? So I basically just, what the parry does is I parry the fall, or like I parry the damage of it. Not the effects, just, you know, you get what I mean. So now on to the next thing. I'm not gonna press anything else but R. You can see I just split the sword I held in my two hands into two swords I hold in each hand. And you can admire the cool effects that he made for this. And what does this do? So I wouldn't use Eclipse if it's not like a it's not the fast reach, you know, it's like more spammy, like spear, but like without the range. So I could just keep doing this, but he could hit me from the wall combo. And with the normal one, he couldn't hit me out if I just kept jumping. But again, get into a better position so I can actually show you what it does. Okay, so Q, let's do it like this. Q does this. So, basically it's like a whole acrobatic nature thing. It's like, I don't know how to really explain that to you. It's just really kind of flips and then an end slash. You know, it's pretty cool and pretty well animated as well. And now, for the E ability, it does something else. Not pressing anything, I jump upwards. So, how did this help me in the fight? Well, I actually get like iframes. What iframes are is basically can't hit me while I'm going up unless I have bad ping. So that's why also you can hit quick step users even when they're doing their step. It's because their ping is just really horrible. Always play in your region if you actually want to farm hits, by the way. Also, what I didn't say yet, you get 10 hits instead of 5 if you kill somebody with GRS. Alright, so there's also another thing that he does. If I'm walking backwards, I'm dashing behind, and I can't do that when I'm doing when I'm going sideways. I can't do that, but it works backwards, so I can just keep on dodging. Anyways, there's also a chance of doing a. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I don't think I'm gonna get the rings. I'm gonna edit this out and show you when I got it. Oh, did you see that? So that was a black flash, and that did more damage. Basically, it has a lower chance of happening, but it does more damage. That's all it does. But technically, it's another skill. So, what some people do is, and what I think is a bad combo is but that clearly doesn't work. So what I recommend is you get them on the floor, or like if you can't get them on the floor yet, then you want to do E, get them on the floor and then P. And not like me, because you want to get it more to like a wall or something like that, something where they stay in so you can actually hit it. Otherwise, if you do Q and they're like walking away, you're normally not going to hit all of this, you know, if they're moving, but the dummy is not moving, so it's pretty easy to hit. So Eclipse is also good. Obviously, you can like go like up here. You can also like jump at the last second to cancel all your fall damage. That's pretty much all it does. What else there is? Of course, if I press R again, I transform both swords back into one. And that's pretty much all it does. So, is it worth buying? Well, if you're good with GRS, I'd say you can almost kill everybody. You can also do this annoying floor combo that I'm doing now. You'll see a lot of GRS players actually use that. A lot of spear players use it as well. So, go like, yeah, something like that. You'd probably get it better than me. Don't expect to figure it out so quickly. Some people don't even figure out this for a while. So, yeah. but you want to get them. You also want to keep them in check. You don't want to like when they're playing passive and they're jumping like this. You know, people like to go like keep going like this instead of hitting you. Then they wait until you push them. That's called being passive, by the way. So if they're just passive, you can just instead walk off and then do this. And then just be passive as well, because like it's like, okay, you could say this is pay to win, because you know technically he couldn't even hit me right there, even if he was a player. And I'm gonna be honest, GS is kind of pay to win, but if you're a good Warden player or a good Watermelon player, you'll know how to counter GRS. So I don't really know how to counter GRS that well, I'm gonna be honest, and Deluxe is not a good counter for GRS, because as I said before, Deluxe just shoots you and there's a huge cooldown, and maybe you teleport and you get a few hits and maybe you get a combo. But GRS is definitely superior to Deluxe in like almost all ways, just because of all the abilities, all the, no, even the animations are cooler, but you know, that's something else. But you know what I mean. So that's pretty much it. So should you buy GRS or Deluxe? I bought both, but I'd suggest getting GRS first, and maybe if you're that type of guy to get Deluxe, you can get that. If you got enough Robux, you know, if you want to spend your money on that, it's not my business. But if you want to like spend more Robux, like only 100 Robux more for something that's actually more skillful and probably more fun, then I'd buy GRS. So yeah. Also, a little tip, you want to stay in this mode for most of the aspects, just because you can do stuff like this, or like you can combo like this, and it can just be pretty annoying. Really be an annoying guy. Also, I just did the combo right there that I wanted to show you earlier, but I couldn't do, because you gotta like move while doing it, or it doesn't really work. Like it has to be a one move. So it would be like see, that's what I mean. You gotta do it quickly. Everything you do with GRS you gotta do quickly, unless you do the floor combo. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it about GRS. If you like this, leave a like, obviously, and maybe subscribe. Nah, I'm not really, I don't really care, I'm just making this for fun, really. But it would be cool if you did anyways. And if you do, I'll see you in the next one. And that's it. Roll the outro music.